Hey everybody, it is Lisa with True North Homeschool Academy, and I'm here to talk about the second level of the hierarchy. Yesterday we talked about the principal level, so excited to jump into the guidance counselor part of this hierarchy. And this is the counselor mentor. This is the person or the role or you who assesses where the student is at. Now, one of the reasons I think this is so important is because it's so much easier to get to where we want to go if we understand where we're starting at. If we're not really sure where we're starting, but we know we want to get way out here, we might fumble around a little at the beginning. So just stepping back and assessing where your student is at, really getting a hold of what are their abilities, what are their challenges, do they have learning styles, do they have learning disabilities, are they doubly gifted, etc., can really help you understand the whole child, how your pedagogy fits with that. If you need to switch pedagogies and change things up a little bit or change your understanding of your kid. And then when you understand who your student is, you're able to best create a personalized learning plan based on your kid's abilities, challenges, skills, opportunities, and research. So I want to talk just really quickly about testing because in the homeschool world, it just feels like so much of the time testing is really just like talked about like it's a dirty word. And really, testing is just a form of assessment. Again, you need to know where you're starting so that you can plan where you want to go. And there's a couple different types of testing. There's formative. This is the type of test where you evaluate a student's understanding of a subject or topic as they're learning it. Summative, which is using some kind of assessment tool to understand the student's knowledge at the end of a unit, course, or study. This is what we would think about as a final test, or a diagnostic assessment. And this is used to identify a student's current knowledge in order to provide targeted instruction or remedial help. Now, a diagnostic tool can be super helpful. If your kids are just really struggling with this subject area, it could be the curriculum, it could be that they have a learning disability, it could be that they're bored, it could be a lot of things. But a diagnostic assessment can at least pinpoint a problem area, and then you can do a little bit of research and figure out where to go from there. We do offer a really nice diagnostic assessment tool at True North Homeschool Academy called the Performance Series Test, and it can be really super helpful. Again, just to find out where are we starting so that we know where we're going. Pretty straightforward. What is a personalized learning plan? This is a by-year plan based on a typical course of study, electives, opportunities, and your end goals. Now, when I'm doing a workshop like at a homeschool convention or whatever, I will talk about how you, the parent, are your kid's best resource. And that means in your family, you have certain things that are really normal for your family that aren't normal for me, and vice versa. And those are opportunities that you can provide your kids that can really change the course of their life or provide unique jumping off points for them to launch into some amazing thing, right? So don't overlook those, okay? Um, how do you prepare for launch? This is part of what the guidance counselor would do. They would help the student prepare for launch. And one of the best ways to do that is by having your high school student take a career exploration class. And I think that this is more important than ever before. I just did a homeschool superpower summit based on this because I think career exploration is so important given the fact that we're in the fourth industrial revolution. We're in a time of great disruption. So many jobs are being created and other jobs are just going away. A career exploration class can help your student identify their skills, interests, natural abilities, their leadership skills, their interpersonal skills, and it can pair all those skills and interests and abilities with potential jobs. It also allows your student to consider the return on the investment for college, military, vocational training, and entrepreneurship. Again, more important than ever before when college costs are soaring. You don't want your kiddos to be in their early or mid 20s with tens and thousands or maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt with no way to pay it off. So a career exploration class, a good one like what we offer at True North Homeschool Academy, can give your students a clear plan of action to help them determine an accurate return on their investment. The other thing that is so important for your kids to be taking right now more than ever before, even in junior high, is an entrepreneurship class or some kind of training in entrepreneurship, because all of our kids are going to be competing in a global gig economy, whether or not they're entrepreneurs. So an entrepreneurial training or background is going to help our kids They will learn business plans, marketing, sales, accounting, copywriting, marketable skills. Maybe not all of that, but they'll get a taste of it. And again, our kids are going to be working in the global gig economy. They're going to be competing with people from third worlds with master's degrees who are willing to work for pennies on the dollar of what some of the people in the United States are willing to work on. So again, highly competitive market. They need to know how to close a sale. They need to know how to market themselves and those kind of things. So that's what the guidance counselor level of the hierarchy of homeschool needs does for your kid, the counselor mentor. It really a diagnostic tool. Where are your kids starting at so we can get them where we want to go? Creating a personalized learning plan for your student, helping your kids prepare to launch with great classes like career assessment or career exploration and entrepreneurship. And if you're not sure what a typical course of study is or how to create a personalized learning plan, that's what we do at Academic Advising with True North Homeschool Academy. You sit down with an academic counselor for a full hour. They get to know you, they get to know your family. They help you understand a typical course of study for your student based on, who they are, their skills, their abilities, any disabilities they might have, and where you see them going post high school. So then you could just use that personalized learning plan as a plug and play plan for them through high school, or you can just change it up as you see fit. It's really a super helpful tool. I did all the the years I did have high schoolers. I created a personalized learning plan for all of them, and then we tweaked it as we went because you move or you have a baby, or all of a sudden you have this opportunity that you didn't have the year before, and it's too good to pass up. So you want to add that in. Again, it's just a simple guide, but it can really maximize your time and your curriculum dollars and your energy and all those kind of things. So I hope this has been helpful. I'll be back again to talk about the third level of the hierarchy of homeschool needs.